What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This video is so different to what I've been making lately. I want you guys to really know the real me. I want to document more of my life, talk about where I came from, my journeys. I want to inspire as well as being my sexy ass self, even though that is inspiration in itself. But today's video, I really want to share my fitness journey, where it all started, how I used to be a size 20, how I lost the weight, and some of the struggles I went through and where I am today. Before I get into it though, I would really appreciate if you could pause this video and subscribe to my channel, because my goal, as you know, I go on about it all the time, is to hit 100,000 subscribers this year. And I know with your help, I'm gonna get there this year. Wow. So my fitness journey started off about 10 years ago now. When I was about 12, 13 years old, my parents were going through a divorce. I was transitioning from primary school to secondary school. I didn't really have any friends at my school. And as a young girl, that was a lot. And I ended up turning to food. To the point where, I didn't even go to school for 3 years. I stayed at home binge eating all day. I didn't understand nutrition or diet or anything like that back then, but I was probably eating around 5,000-6,000 calories a day, just comfort eating. And I got to the point where I was a size 20, 93 kilos, morbidly obese, and I was severely depressed, had no self-esteem, no confidence, to the point where I couldn't even buy my own food from a cashier. I had to get my sisters to go and be served for me because I had zero confidence to even do that. That went on for about 2 to 3 years, and I really got to the point where I didn't know how I was going to see another day. I was crying every single day. I was in a horrible dark hole, and honestly something one day just clicked inside me, and I said to myself, I have to change. I can't go on like this. I got involved with a diet called Slimming World, and because I'd never dieted before or exercised, literally basically just eating a load of shit food to a load of healthy food, I dropped weight and I lost about 2 stone in 2 months. And then I got to a point where I plateaued because I was doing the same thing for a long time, and I stopped losing weight. And then I turned to walking. So I was doing Slimming World and walking, and because I hadn't exercised before, the weight just fell off me and I lost 4 stone. I went from a size 20 to about a size 12. Gained a whole load of confidence, but I had a skinny fat body. I was really skinny with a big muffin top, and still not 100% happy, so much more confident. And I thought that was a good time to join the gym, and I didn't know what to do at the gym. I was just on the treadmill every day, just walking 20 minutes. You could probably relate to this, you might not. I'm so grateful that a PT one day came over to me and said, can I show you some basic exercises with the machines? So he showed me basic leg extension, hip abductor, maybe lat pull down, just the very basics on the lightest weight. And the next day, oh my God, I was basically paralyzed. I couldn't even walk up the stairs. My body was aching like a bitch. Once I recovered from that, I was just doing those same exercises for a few weeks, and I started seeing results. That's really when I started to get obsessed with going to the gym. I was watching YouTube videos. I was learning about nutrition as well from obviously dieting, and then I got obsessed with bodybuilding. I learned to deadlift, to squat. I was getting strong, and I was so obsessed with bodybuilding to the point where I wanted to compete. Then when I got to about 18, 19, maybe 20, I decided that I wanted to hire a coach, and that's when my journey went like this to this. And I hired a coach, which meant I had to become macro obsessed, steps obsessed, weightlifting obsessed more than ever. And I got to a point where I developed a binge eating disorder because I was restricting myself all day of my calories. And then when it got to about 9 o'clock at night, I knew that I was going to binge my whole house. I would clear the cupboards. I would eat anything and everything, put together the most random concoctions. I was eating about 5,000 to 6,000 calories in the space of 30 minutes, to the point where I was so uncomfortably full, shooting pains going up and down my stomach, I couldn't move. And then I would turn to laxatives, and I was addicted to laxatives to clear myself out. I had digestive issues anyway from all of the binge eating, and I also became bulimic and was making myself sick to make myself feel better for all the calories that I was eating, and that cycle just went on and on and on. And I said to myself, fuck it, I'm not doing this anymore. I got rid of the coach and I let myself eat what I want, when I want. I was eating shit for about 2 weeks straight, and then it got to a point where I was like, I need to eat, I fancy eating something healthy. And then I really started to develop the balance between knowing what my body wants and needs and then what I want, and I learned to build a much better relationship with food. And to this day, I haven't binge eaten for about 2 years now, and I truly believe that is what cured my binge eating, just letting myself have what I want when I want. And I just started learning about my body and what my body truly needs and what makes me feel good. I haven't gone into this too much, but obviously, as you guys know, I'm into boxing now. So when I went into my first fight camp, that was a real challenge, because obviously I haven't tracked my macros for months and months and months, and I had to make weight. So I had to drop about 10 kilos, and if I didn't make weight, I was charged £5,000. So I was like, hell no. But obviously, because I understood what my body wants and needs, I stuck to my diet, and I also ingrained it in my head that I can have cookies again. Because I think one of the big things about binge eating is like, you're like, eat everything I can now because I can't have it tomorrow. But I knew that once I had done my fight, got to that finish line, that I could have that stuff again. And I stuck to my diet for the first time in years, and it felt amazing, and I still haven't binged eaten to this day. My fitness routine now, obviously, I'm hoping to fight again very, very soon. So I'm still boxing. I absolutely love boxing, but I've also found the balance of bodybuilding as well, because that's where my heart is. I love feeling strong, sexy, having a fat ass, you know, hitting my PBs and my deadlifts and my leg press and my hip thrusts and all the rest of it. So I train boxing 3-4 times a week, and I also weightlift. I'm weightlifting about 2-3 times a week at the minute. I'm absolutely loving it. Yeah, I really just wanted to share my story with you guys, inspire hopefully at least one of you, and know that there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, and really get to know me a bit better. And anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed my little story. Get to know me. I hope to inspire some of you. Let me know in the comments if you want me to go into more detail about binge eating, nutrients, my fitness regimes, how I got a hot girl body and grew a fat ass, because I think that would be a good one. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.